Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you Nancy Drew game commentary, clues, and cookies. Today I am super duper excited because we are starting our walkthrough for my personal favorite Nancy Drew game in the entire series, Nancy Drew Warnings at Waverly Academy. As usual, we are here starting at Nancy's desk. We have the fun little light that we can turn on and off for no particular reason whatsoever, other than it's kind of fun. We also have this sheep doll from Haunting of Castle Malloy. We have this ship, which is a reference to Ransom of the Seven Ships, the mystery that Nancy just solved. And we have this lovely Carnevale mask from the Phantom of Venice. We have Nancy's scrapbook here, so she can look back at all of the cases she has solved thus far. Really kind of fun to look through if you would like. But let's look at our case file first.
The headmistress at the Waverly Academy for Girls has asked me, begged me actually, to discover who's been leaving mysterious notes for students there and causing the strange accidents that always follow them. So malicious was the last accident, the parents of its victim are threatening to sue the school if the perpetrator isn't identified. Fast. And so, pretending to be a transfer student named Becca Sawyer, I'm going to go undercover at the upstate New York boarding school and hopefully find the culprit. I have to use a fake name instead of my real one because if any of my soon-to-be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into an online search engine, my cover would be blown in an instant. And to make sure no one sees or hears anything that could give me away, the headmistress has forbidden me to contact her, which means I'm about to be tossed, totally on my own, into a world of bright, privileged, clique-conscious teenage girls. This could be my scariest case yet.
So as Nancy just said, she's going to be going undercover at an all-girls boarding school, Waverly Academy, which is a very prestigious school. So this could be very interesting. Let's take our little boarding pass here and fly out to, I believe, Massachusetts, or it could be upstate New York. We'll have to double check that. Here we go. We are going to do senior detective as usual.
Let me out! Hey! This isn't funny! Let me out! Let me out!
Oh dear.
Hey, you're the new person. Becca something. Becca Sawyer. I'm Corine, the person who stuck rooming with you. I mean, you're the person who stuck rooming with me. Anyway, welcome to our humble dwelling space.
That was awkward.
Thanks. Sorry to barge in and bug you like this. You look really busy.
Busy? That's the understatement of the year. I've got 4 days to finish a 30-page research paper that has to be fully annotated, utilizing a bibliography that has to include at least 6 published, no online stuff, published sources. Any normal student would hate having you barge in like this. But then, I'm not all that normal, so you can bug me all you want. Not that you're bugging me. Well, you are technically, but you're not really because I'm so... Never mind.
I was told you could help me, get oriented.
Oh yeah, you bet. Let's see. First thing you gotta do is read the Waverly Student Guide, which is online. If you don't have a laptop, it doesn't look like you do. That one little bag is all you brought?
All my stuff's being shipped from France, Lyon. It'll be here in a couple of days. But please, go on.
Anyway, you can get online by jumping on the computer in the library. Just make sure you read the part in the guide about Waverly's demerit system really well. It's enforced by Paige. Believe me, you do not want to mess with her. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, this floor is special because only seniors who are viable candidates for valedictorian live up here. Whoever's named valedictorian gets a full-ride scholarship to the university of her choice, so it's a pretty big deal. Of course, the only truly viable candidate is me. Oh, and I should probably tell you about the curse.
The curse?
Some of the kids on this floor have been getting these threatening notes from someone calling herself the Black Cat. The first note's a warning, but if you get a second one, something really bad happens to you. And last week, the girl in the room next door, Megan Vargas, she got a second note, and that night she ate something at dinner she was allergic to and had such a bad reaction that she had to go home. Somebody's obviously playing a prank, but a lot of kids are starting to get really freaked out.
Wait a minute. You mean the only girls to get notes from this black cat person are girls who are in the running to be valedictorian?
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe somebody's jealous of us smart kids or something, or maybe it's one of us. Maybe someone's trying to scare off her competition. Whatever. It's not gonna work on me.
Have you ever gotten one of these black cat notes?
Yeah, I got one about 3 days ago.
Really? Where'd you find it?
On the floor over there. Somebody slipped it under the door during the night. I took one look at it and tore it up. But if you'd like to see the note my ex-roommate got, that one's right here. She had kind of a bad experience. Got locked in a pitch-black closet overnight. See, she was claustrophobic, so when they found her the next morning, she could barely talk. And when I came back from class that afternoon, she just left. No note, no call, no text, nothing. Just gone.
When she got this, how did she react?
She tried to laugh it off, but I think she was scared. She was pretty neurotic.
What about the second note?
There wasn't a second note. Or at least, if there was, she never said anything about it to me.
Where's that cello music coming from?
Next door. That's Mel Corbalis.
Has she gotten a black cat note?
I'm not sure. Her roommate did, though. She's the one who got so sick she had to go home.
Well, guess I'd better go start meeting people.
Yeah, I guess you'd better. I'm not so bad, right?
What do you mean?
It's just that, well, you're about to find out that I'm not exactly the most... Never mind. You'll see soon enough.
Oh, Corine. She's just so desperate to be liked. Poor girl. All right, let's explore our room here. We have this lovely little window. I mean, Nancy could try climbing the tree, but...
Paige will see you, I guarantee it.
Corine warns you about climbing the tree during the day. Probably don't want to be doing that. Let's see, Nancy brought this one little bag with her. There's a picture of Bess and George from the last game, Ransom of the Seven Ships. We'll set that out. Nothing else to take out of our bag. Yeah, Nancy, you're not doing the undercover thing real well if you just bring one bag.
Someone named Rachel wants me to come to her room.
Rachel Hubbard. She's in the room at the end of the hall.
Hello, Becca. Welcome to Waverly. Since you just transferred here and don't really have any papers due or exams to study for, unlike the rest of us, I could really use your help on this project I'm working on. Please come see me as soon as you can. My room's at the other end of the hall. Thank you so much, Rachel. She needs some help from us because she's drowning in homework. Wouldn't homework be her responsibility? This room is really cute. Like, this is a pretty nice dorm room as far as dorm rooms go. Nancy's bed is a little bit standard. Corine's looks a lot cuter, and she's got these little flowers. Oh, I love these rooms. Mr. Mingle says hi. That's a reference to resorting to danger. I love this painting. Beautiful. Oh.
Whoa, watch it! Oh, your hair's on fire. No wonder you're in a hurry.
My hair's on fire?
Just kidding. Red hair looks really good on some people. I'm Izzy Romero.
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just transferred here.
Where are you from?
From the States originally, but I came here by way of France. It's a long story.
Chouette alors. Let me have your cell phone.
My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set you up on the local network. It'll just take a second.
Okay.
This way you'll be able to get texted and keep up on all the breaking news. There you go. Look, my room's on the other side of the study hall, but lately I've been spending most of my time in the library. So come talk to me. I'm student body president, which means when it comes to the lay of the land, I got the best map. See ya.
All right, we have met Izzy Romero. As you can tell, all of these valedictorian candidates are very type A, very intelligent, very clever, competitive. I was actually valedictorian in my high school, so I kind of know how the race goes. Help! Disappearing under a mound of laundry. Can I borrow some detergent? Mel Corbalis. Let's knock.
Come on in.
Ooh, her room looks different than Corine's room.
Who are you?
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just moved into the room next door.
Oh yeah, you're the transfer, the one who got kicked out of some school in France?
What? No, I didn't.
Waverly's primary source of all wisdom and truth has been suggesting otherwise. Hey look, I don't really care, but you gotta admit it's kind of weird to be changing schools in the middle of your senior year, and the fewer gory details you provide as to why, the more kids are gonna talk. Or should I say, text?
So I'm the source of rumors already?
Welcome to Waverly.
Where's your roommate?
She's the one who was sent home because of an allergic reaction to something she ate after being cursed by the black cat.
You sound a little skeptical.
The black cat is just someone playing an idiotic prank, end of story. Of course, it's not the end of the story for my roommate Megan, who wound up having to go home sick with an allergic reaction that almost killed her. But it's still a stupid prank.
Oh my gosh, what exactly happened to her?
Look, enough about the black cat. The other girls can buy into that garbage all they want, but the pea brain that's behind this, I refuse to give her the satisfaction. So if you have questions for Megan, I think you should call her yourself. 845-555-1849.
How well do you know the girl I'm rooming with, Corine?
Probably better than anybody. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but she's incredibly smart. Plus, she's a social outcast too, so we get along pretty well.
What makes you say she's a social outcast?
She's so desperate for people to like her, she gets on everyone's nerves. Me? I don't much care if people like me or not, but Corine? She cares a lot. And it shows.
You play that cello pretty well.
Thank you. I taught myself to play when I was 10.
Does Waverly have an orchestra?
Yeah, but as you may have guessed, I'm not much of a joiner.
I'll let you get back to your music.
Sounds good.
Cool. I like her, just like the curtains she has hanging up and all the eccentric artwork. Like, what's this?
Read much followed by more. Wonder why it was spelled with 2 O's instead of 1. Is this sampler as old as it looks?
It's old, that's for sure. My great-great-great-grandmother made it. She was in the first class of students to graduate from here. Everybody in my family who attends Waverly has to hang that thing in her room. It's tradition.
Did your mother graduate from here?
And her mother and her mother's mother ad infinitum. I come from a long line of Waverly grads. I'm what you call a legacy. I was admitted automatically.
Searching for something is what life is for. To find what is hidden, read much followed by more. I like that quote. That's very cool. And the sampler is very interesting. We have Ursula here, awful Ursula from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, but with pink hair instead of blonde hair. And a nice little scarlet hand here, a reference to Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Very cool. Anything else? She's got lots of bats. She's definitely got kind of a gothic vibe going, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I like Mel. Mel seems cool. My cat's name is Mel, actually. Kind of named after this character, Mel. Let's see if we get any cookies in the restroom here.
1 crow's nest coming up.
Yeah, a crow's nest. So there's a cookie to Haunting of the Castle Malloy. Nancy made crow's nests in the pub. Oh, this is so beautifully decorated. Can't you just imagine curling up in these chairs and like studying or reading for class? That would be so pretty. All right, what do we got over here? Thanks for the treats. I can make it through the weekend now. No one in there. We already met Izzy. She said she'd be in the library, and Leela must be somewhere else. Leela Yadav.
Not now, please.
Paige Griffin, resident advisor. Oh, she's the RA. We're not supposed to bother her. Nancy just used the restroom. We don't need to use it again. Oh, Rachel Hubbard. This is the girl who is asking for our help. Don't forget study group tonight.
You can come in.
How about that? This door's not locked.
Well, yeah, she just told us to come in. Did we just get a text?
I'm being gossiped about already? That sure didn't take long.
Newbie sighting in Valcan Hall. Becca Sawyer has landed. Uh-oh. We better, before we go in, let's set our background. This is, I believe, the first game where Nancy can set her background. We have Dread Isle from Ransom of the Seven Ships, the Surf Shack from Creature of Kapu Cave, Icicle Creek from The White Wolf of Icicle Creek, Castle Malloy from The Haunting of Castle Malloy, and the Bole Gardens from Legend of the Crystal Skull. My personal favorite might be the Bole gardens. Kind of mysterious, deep colors. I love this purpley pink magenta color. Purple is my favorite color. Moo. I like tone number 4. What about alarms? Classic. Oh, that's obnoxious. That's kind of fun. We're gonna go with the classic alarm. Alright, now our phone is set. Anyway, we've just been standing with the door open outside poor Rachel's room. Hello! I love your beanbag chair. I want one.
You must be Becca Sawyer. Did you see my note?
I did if you're Rachel Hubbard.
That's me. And boy, am I glad you're here. See, I've got this web design project that's due by the end of the break. Only I've got 2 papers to write by then, too. So, since you're a transfer and you won't really have anything to do until classes start, I was hoping you could help me.
But I don't even know you.
There's really not that much to know. I'm Rachel Hubbard. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm here on a scholarship. I blew a recent AP Chem test, which means I probably won't be valedictorian unless everybody else totally messes up. I love dogs, I hate cauliflower, my favorite subject's math, and I am desperate. Look, I just need you to do grunt work. Take pictures and upload them mostly. The pages I'm designing will be part of the Waverly School website.
You sure that's not cheating?
Positive. It's a design class, not a photography class. What the pictures are of and where they appear on the page are all that's important, and that'll be totally up to me.
Well, I guess I could help you, sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what you need to do first is take a picture of all the valedictorian candidates. Here are their names. You have a camera cell phone, right?
Course.
Great.
Okay, take pictures of all the candidates.
After you've taken everybody's picture, get on the computer in the library and upload them according to the instructions on that sheet. I'll check the pictures once they're up. If I want you to take any of them over, I'll leave a note for you on the page. When you're done, report back to me, all right? I may need you to do something else. In the meantime, I'm about to be late for a meeting with my advisor, so if you could get started, that would be great. I really appreciate this, Becca. See you later, okay?
Poor Rachel seems very anxious. The anxiety during senior year is definitely a real phenomenon. Okay, now we're downstairs. Oh, this is cool. The rec room is for the enjoyment of all students. Do not leave personal belongings in the room. Dispose of snack shop waste appropriately. All electronics are to be turned off when not in use. Cell phone use is not permitted in the rec room. You can't use your cell phone in the rec room? Seriously? All electronics are to be turned off. So this is like a unplug zone except for the TV, which rec room quiet hours 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Press menu for stations. Have a safe prep week break. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Some of these magazines look familiar. Like this looks like the calendar stones from Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and this looks like the movie from what's it called? The mini game. Not Resorting to Danger, but the other one. Lights, Camera, Curses. And this painting is a Poppy Dada original, just without all of the objects on it. But the painting is hers. Poppy Dada being from Secret of the Scarlet Hand as well. So, lots of cool, fun things. But anyway, fellow detectives, I think I'm going to leave this part right here, and we will continue to solve this mystery in the next part. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.